Saludos fanáticos y fanáticas de Boxeo 24/7 y del boxeo en general. Espero que estén todos teniendo un bonito fin de semana y vamos a seguir por ahí para abajo, mi gente. Queremos agradecerle a todos ustedes que están pendientes, también a nuestros oficiadores. Queremos empezar con Tanis Diamond Boutique, los mejores en prendas y accesorios, mi gente, los mejores. De verdad que un servicio muy esencial, mi gente. Una joyería 100% digital. Usted simplemente dele clic a una pieza, diga mío, me interesa. Mi gente, por $5 solamente usted tiene una prendita. Explíquese pulsera, collares, pantalla, clip de pelos, o lo que sea, mi gente. Por $5 nada más. Se hacen envíos a todo Puerto Rico, Estados Unidos e Isla de Guam. Y también, usted quiere un buen arreglo, una canasta bien hecha, con muchas cosas. Usted quiere un buen aniversario, una buena boda, un buen quinceañero, un evento bien hecho y bien decorado. Los mejores en todo Florida son Details and More. Denise Hidalgo, tremenda muchacha. Hace eventos bien hechecitos, bien organizados, un buen photoshooting, buenos arreglos, explíquese como canastas y cosas así para un ser querido. Details and More son los mejores en eso. Los mejores en todo Florida son Details and More. Comuníquense ahí, hablen con la dama, con Denise Hidalgo, ella con mucho gusto. Buen precio, bien hecho, ¿ok? Bueno, gente, como les dije antes de meter en la página, tenemos hoy un caballero que pues su idioma es el idioma inglés. Vayan entrando, ¿verdad? Mientras vayan entrando, vayan regando la voz. Por ende, mi gente, la entrevista va a ser en el idioma de inglés, ¿ok? Vamos a intentar de llevar la entrevista lo más llevadera posible, ¿ok? Bueno, gente, sin más ningún preámbulo, queremos aquí ya proceder con nuestro invitado, el púgil estadounidense, Keno Luna. What's up, Ken? How you doing?
What's good? What's going on, man?
Oh, good, man. It's first of all, it's a pleasure to have you. We want to say thank you because you said yes and showing up. Not everyone says yes and show up. You were one of the ones that say yes and show up.
Right. Yeah, and I appreciate y'all for having me. It's an honor.
Okay, the honor is for us, man. Well, like we do. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ken, first question, like we do with all of our guests around here, I want to start with at what age and how did you fall in love with boxing?
Well, I was 10 years old when I started boxing. I was I was a gamer. I had a PS4, PS3, my fault. And my mom only let me play for 1 hour a day, so I felt like that wasn't enough to entertain me throughout the whole day. So I wanted to pick up on something, like a sport or something else I can do. And my uncle was a trainer, and he went to my house one day and was there just chilling. And then he asked me if I wanted to go to the gym. He took me, and from that day on, I fell in love and been sticking to it. 12 years now,
Oh, now, nice, nice.
for sure.
Well, Ken, can you give us a brief,
Say that one more time.
okay, can you give us like a brief story of your career as an amateur boxer?
Um, well, when I started, I didn't really pick up on the game fast. I was tricky for me. I kept on taking losses back to back, and as I got older, I want to say from age 16 and up, I that's when I started really boxing, and it just blew up from there. Um, I'm a five-time New England Golden Glove champion. Um, I won silver mittens as a child 4 times. Um, been to nationals, numerous nationals. Never won a national title due to only being there 3 times when I was younger. That's not an excuse, but like I said, like I didn't pick up on it until like I got a little older. Um, but yeah, I have over 80. I want to say over 80 amateur fights now, and yeah, man, it's just now I'm a pro and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Okay. So I would like to know your jump from amateur to pro. How was the approach? How was the offer for you to jump from amateur to pro?
I always sparred the big guys, the pros, and always just had a pro style. I wasn't always throw a lot of punches type of guy. So as an amateur, so when I got into pros, it's more calm and you just gotta pick your punches, and that's the type of guy I was in an amateur. So when I got to the pros, I was like, yeah, this is more of my game plan, and now I can pick and choose my shots instead of amateurs being, just tagging, 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 points, points, points. Now I can actually like take my time and pick my shots. So it's been a huge step for me. It's my ball game now.
Yeah. Well, how about the change because the gloves are smaller. You got no like headgear or anything. How you been able to handle that right now?
Oh, true. So well, amateur is a 16 ounce. When I fought in my first pro fight, it was 8 ounces. I didn't get touched or nothing. So I can't really explain that to you how much of a difference because I didn't get hit. But I can tell you with them 16-ounce gloves as an amateur, I had speed. Now it feels like I don't even got gloves on, and my speed is 10 times faster, man. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, how you made your debut last month? Well, this month it ain't over yet.
Yeah.
So when you fought in Dominican Republic, how were you in that night? Were you nervous? Were you okay? Were you confident that you will win? How was that night for you?
I had everything. I had butterflies. I'm going to someone else's territory. It's my first fight. Um, I was just thinking like, my last fight out here got canceled. I was wrapped up. All my gear showed up. So I was hungry. I had all my people there, sold over 6,000 worth of tickets. So I was hungry for this victory, man. I went over there just, with the game plan, trained hard, and I just knew I was going to come victorious, but I just didn't know how I was going to do it.
Okay. And yeah, you won by knockout in the first round. How was your experience over there by the Dominican Republic?
um, all them guys show love. I loved it. There was not a dull moment with anyone. Um, it was just great. I had a fantastic time. It's a business trip. That's all I went out there for, and just got it done.
Yeah. And now you're going to fight where you were raised in Dorchester, Massachusetts. What does it mean to you to have your second pro fight where you were born and raised?
So I wasn't born in Dorchester. I was born in Mass. I was born in Framingham, Massachusetts. But my,
Okay.
my family, my mom's side of the family, it's from over Boston over there. Um, it's like it's very exciting. All my people's gonna be there and supporting me. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, that's March 16. Well, I want to also ask you. I have some information that you have some family members from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Cedar, I think it is.
Say that one more time.
Cedar.
Like that.
I think it's Cedar.
Yeah.
Cedar.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you, in the future, would you like to fight there? Get a little bit more familiar with your roots and all that.
Yeah, 100%. My grandparents, my dad's parents were born out there, and that's all I know out there, man. When I go out there, that's all. That's the people I visit, man. So I would love to be out there, with all the legends, Miguel Cotto. I see myself being there. So that's definitely where I would like to go.
Yeah, we'll be paying attention to your career. Now, Keno Luna, you as a boxer, how do you qualify yourself? Do you qualify yourself as a brawler, a technician, or you just make the adjustment to whatever your fighter, your opponent is bringing to the table?
Exactly. I can do it all. I can do it all, definitely. I feel like I'm more of a boxer. I don't like getting hit, man. I get in there, get out. But if you bring in a brawl, bro, we can brawl as well. So it's up to you.
Okay. Now you're gonna fight on March 16 against Nada William. What do you know about your opponents?
I don't really know anything about him. I know that he's coming from Brazil, and that's all I know about him. But you can't underestimate no one or look past anyone. But all I know is that I've been training really hard, and we're just here to come victorious.
Okay. Now, yeah, and explain to all of us how can we watch the fight? When's it going to be? The tickets and all that.
Okay, so on my page, I'm very big on social media, so you can hit me up for tickets if you're out here. I believe there's gonna be a stream. Um, I gotta get more info on that, but I will be streaming on Facebook. I'll have someone be recording or wherever. If you're far away, if you look up my page, Keno Luna, um, I will have a link of the live stream there. I have tickets in hand, so if anyone's local around Boston or Central Mass that want to support me, upcoming Puerto Rican boxing man, show love. I'll be here with the tickets.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let my fans know in Spanish that we can watch your fight on the social media. And well, Keno, you're the first English speaker in our page, so we want to thank you for that. And it's just giving me like more of a reach, to the fans of English speakers around here. I don't know if you can understand anything that I'm saying,
Oh, yo
but
sabes, pero cuando yo estoy abajo de presión, yo no puedo hablar. Pero yeah, like I know Spanish, but when I'm in front of a big audience, I just freeze up a lot. But I know it. I speak it. I know it fluently. I can understand it. It's just under pressure, big audience, I just can't speak it much. That's why I preferred Spanish. I mean English.
okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Juan told me about that. Yeah, yeah. So I want to thank Juan Rivera. Juan Rivera, thank you for giving you the guy. He's the one that made this thing possible.
And I appreciate you for having me, man.
Okay, Ken. Some last words for our fans around here watching the fight, watching the interview. Sorry. Ok, estamos teniendo aquí un poco técnico. Bueno, gente, parece que tenemos problemas técnicos aquí, pero nada, ya saben, Keno Luna, 16 de marzo, vamos a estar pendientes. Gracias, buenas noches.